As I walked into this meeting this evening, I could not help but notice all the wonderful security you have in place. You have a guard at the door, metal detectors, and an identification check, and police officers out in the parking lot. How safe you all must feel. What a privilege it is to have such a secure place for you to gather and meet. I was wondering why the children of Guilford County do not have the same privileges. There have been guns found in our schools that could have been stopped if they had metal detectors. There could have been countless incidents that could have been prevented if there were guards at the front door and police officers in the parking lot like you get to experience tonight. I'm asking you why you get these privileges and our children do not. If your answer is that you do not have the financial resources to support this most important cause, I have a few more questions regarding your financial resources and financial responsibilities. Why would your priority be to spend $432,878 on fixing up this very boardroom over the safety of our children? You have spent $420,000 in the last 3 years for the suspension program known as NAIROP, where those funds go to one particular church. I would like to know, where is the line item detailed report and the data that supports these expenses versus results, as well as why is this one church repeatedly given these large amounts of funds? Are other churches eligible to host this program as well? And why during the pandemic, when there were virtually no suspensions, was this in-person program even funded? Why are you focusing on spending $35 million on training facility before you solve the safety and security issues that are currently in our existing schools? In closing, I would like to ask directly who is responsible for the safety and security of our children. When Dr. Contreras was asked directly by the county commissioner what she was doing to make sure the children are safe in our schools, her response as follows, and I quote, speaking in the third person as herself, quote, "You know, Sharon Cantreras isn't responsible for all the safety in this county, that's first. I work for a board. I want to make that clear," end quote. There is a tremendous gap in the security and safety in our schools. If it's not fixed, it's going to end up in lethal consequences. Yet you spend your time ensuring there's policy committee, which Dr. Contreras liaisons, which will enable her to spend freely. I want to know, is there a committee for safety? Is Dr. Contreras on the safety committee? Why is safety not your priority? Why have you not fixed this gap by now? Fix it.
Thank you. Trudy Delling.